Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage new National Marketing Director, James Evenden.
All right, James, well, welcome. James, I know that you've been on an interesting journey with this. Share with us what that was like.
Wow. Wow, I'm finally here. Wow, thank you. I'm going to look at you guys. I'm so proud and grateful to be up here today, you know. I'm so proud of the choices I've made and, you know, the efforts I've put in. Hold it up. The efforts I've put in. And so grateful for Juice Plus in my life, for the people who have raised me along the journey, and you know, ultimately for the man I've become because of that. You know, it wasn't always that way. For so long, I was, you know, I was just lost. I had gone for the overachiever model of life. I had gone to school, you know, university, good job, work hard, make money, better job, work harder, make more money. And I was good at it. You know, I was good at it. I succeeded. But for everything, there was a price. What was crazy was when I was going through that, I said to myself, I'm prepared to pay the price. I just want the money. But when I got there, I realized, you know, that I had missed some of the most important things to me. You know, my kids, time with my family, and just really being present with this beautiful girl. You know, I wasn't smart, you know, but I was lucky. I was lucky I had her in my life because she had, you know, plans much bigger than me just working and being a workaholic. You know, she had set a big, audacious goal. She set a goal to out-earn me, right? And I was the guy that valued money. So when she did that, I was like, right, okay, sorta, I guess, I think, like, okay, bring it on. And to her credit, you know, she did. And she didn't do it with anything other but style and with grace. She painted a picture so beautiful, right? She made a world so fun. You know, for so long, I was just a dope not to see it. I loved the product. You know, the crazy catch-22, as I was on it 12 years, I thought it made me bulletproof for my corporate career. You know, I love the community. I love you guys, right? But I was, the crazy bit, because I thought I was smart, I'd study business. But I didn't see what a business model this was. I heard Ricky say it. What a smart business, you know? So she set that goal, she achieved that. And at that same time, the industry I had committed time and all I had to started to change. The company I was in started to change. Things started to change. And all that money and certainty I was so driven for started to slide away. And I remember realizing it in a heartbeat that I had no control over it. At that same time, you know, Linda was coming from behind, right? And she surpassed me. It was about 6 months. She surpassed my income and kept going and going, and mine kept sliding and sliding. I'll never forget that, and I'm so grateful, you know? And about 2 years ago, I got to step away from that corporate career that I dedicated 25 years in and into my Juice Plus career. You know, it wasn't always easy, right? There's ups and downs. Those of you who know and love Linda, you imagine her as your upline NMD living in the same house at month-end hustle. Right? There's nowhere to hide. Right? But as I committed my time and as I put in the effort and people said yes and the big Juice Plus wheel turned, you know, something remarkable happened. I started to get my time back, and I'd never had that. And I started to breathe. I started to look around, and I started to see what an amazing opportunity was really there. And I started to coach my kids' soccer, right? And do the school pickup and the school drop-off and do all those things and actually play golf and not be on my phone. And I started to show up, and I loved it. I started to own my own life, because before there'd been darkness, and there was more darkness about who I was becoming and about what I was doing to get what I thought I needed. And I stepped into this and I found freedom. I found a place that I could be 100% me. Take me or leave me at this point. It's, hey man, this is me. I stepped into the light. I truly did. I felt I was home. You know, along the way, thank you, there's been amazing people who have raised me up. You know, Jay, John Blair, these are some of the people through corporate, Peter and Louise, Lindy, Mick, and Paolo. You know, people who had pivotal moments and conversations, and I saw do, you know, really heartfelt, you know, beautiful leadership things that I went, that's a company I'll be with. You know, thank you, thank you. To my team, you know, and my family, and I have a photo of them, my team and my family. I had this joke, my team and my family who became team, and my team who are now family, right? You rock, you rock. I love it. You know, a handful of very special individuals along that way through my journey was Jeff, and Adam, and Lauren, and Celine, and this beautiful girl. So thank you so much. I'm going way over. So now before you, this is me. This is, I don't know if it's the real me, the old me, I don't know. This is me, all right? And I ask you, where's the real you? Where's the real you? Did they show up in you today? Do you embrace them? Do you love them? All right? Who would you be if you allowed that person to show up? Who would you attract into your life? Who would you love? Who would love you? All right? As I stepped into that light, what would life be like if you allowed that person to play full out and be here? All right? Those of you who picked up my song, it was very special. Glad I didn't get too emotional, but the words say, "Awake my soul." It's been a very, you know, a powerful journey for me. I feel that's what's happened on my road to NMD. Thank you all, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, James.